Everybody has heard the story of Eric Satie walking the lobster through the streets of Paris.
it's, it's a fascinating story, and he even wrote a piece dedicated to the lobster, right? In
Yeah.
1913,
Yes.
it was it was one of the themes, part of the life
Yeah. En-
cycle.
Embryon desséché. I researched a little bit about that piece and how it was supposed to be humorous and it was make poking fun at Beethoven, Chopin, different pieces, Debussy. So it was kind of like Satie had a good sense of humor. And people in France that had seen him with a blue silk ribbon walking this lobster through the streets of Paris at a popular park where you're going to be seen. So that's when we started texting about was we both were trying to wrap our heads around, was he trying to get attention? Was he trying to shock people?
Well,
What is going on?
it is very easy to believe that, isn't it? Because he was such a shocking person. He had such a shocking personality. I mean, earlier on, he came up with invented his own religion.
As I had read is he would only eat white, or he claimed he only ate white things. Did you see that?
I and I think it's around that time that he the lobster came in and the whole thing, right?
Yeah. I know. I mean, I guess people could argue we eat them and we boil them and without going down that rabbit hole, but I also feel what I don't understand what the motive was there to do that. I mean, do you truly find a lobster as your pet? Like, we've been researching all these wonderful companions of composers. Like Mozart had all these animals, you shared that, and then the starling was a kindred spirit. But what's the lobster to Satie?
Apparently, the story about the lobster pet, it's not about Satie. It was attributed to Satie by mistake. The story actually, who had a pet lobster was a writer. His name was Gerard de Nerval. The actual story is about Gerard de Nerval, was known for walking his pet lobster. And also, it was he who said why do you think walking a lobster is more ridiculous than walking a dog? So somehow this story over time got attributed to Eric Satie because he was so eccentric, right? He was so different and a shock artist. So somehow, I mean, he was also French. So look how things evolve over time and become completely
The
something
game
else.
of telephone, where what you're saying as it goes through, I mean, like you said, through time, things change and humans
Absolutely.
love stories. So,
I don't know how it got attributed to Satie, but we do have this wonderful piece
yes.
that he wrote, maybe because he wrote that piece about the lobster, I mean, the lobster theme, maybe that's why it got wrongly attributed to Satie.